Hello, dear one, and welcome to this video where I will explain the functioning of fascia within our body. Now, as I said, it does have a dualistic function because function number one is it orders and shapes the body, so it offers structure. The elastic tension of the fascia offers the structure to the body through tensegrity. I will explain this in another video, but this is good to know and understand for now. So if you want to be more lean and not have bigger or more muscles, but firmer muscles and skin, we have to start having tension in the envelope. And this is determined by our fascia. Function number two is the elastic movement. So this was first discovered in kangaroos, how far they can jump. Their Achilles tendon has the biggest recoil capacity. Now, this makes it very quick to recoil back into its wavy shapes. And we have the same fascia in our legs, different than other monkeys. And how do we restore this after we've lost this? Is through hopping. Now, if you don't move and you don't change your fascia and stretch it and compress it, it turns into dry ropes. And this is when it tears easily and it loses its capacity for that crimp or elasticity to happen. Function number three is majority of fascia is water connected to collagen and hyaluronic acid. Now, stretches or yoga, qigong, massage, foam rolling, and all of these things are to move the water in the fascia. Now, when we move the water in the fascia, it's like squeezing out a sponge in order for it to reuptake water from the bloodstream. Why is this important? It contains a lot of waste products because the fascia goes into every single cell and the metabolism of the cell secretes toxic waste. Now, if we move or we squeeze it out in all directions, because the fascia is multidirectional movement, it gets clear water and new nutrients out of the blood plasma. And it also frees itself from radicals, cytokines, emotional stressors, and other stagnant energies that is within the body. Now, I want to bring gelatin into this. Bone broth or bone marrow is super important, and the body can produce it through fascia loading or through supplements. When we do it through fascia loading, it's already coded to our DNA, so quickly in use. Which brings me to function number four. It's our sense perception. 250 million nerve endings in our fascia. This is why it's called our sixth sense. It's not all dominant though, so how we feel within the body and move within space, how we learn, largely comes from fascia. So 86 billion neurons that interact electrically and chemically with each other in your brain is all housed and fused with fascia. So fascia can really be seen as this fabric of life through which everything arises from. So this fabric goes through absolutely everything. And from that fabric, there's organs and muscles and brain neurons and axons and dendrites and all these beautiful things. There is no single inch of your body that fascia is not. Okay? So within this beautiful connection, there is about 6 times more nerve endings in your fascia than there are in your muscles. So when you go to the gym and you work out and you tear the muscles in order to build resilience, and in order for your body to go, I need to build bigger muscles, stronger, leaner muscles, what you're actually feeling that soreness in is your fascia instead of your muscles. I'm not saying all of it, but some of it you're actually starting to feel into your fascia. So this deep sense of introception is due to us being aware through our fascial system. And this is something truly amazing. Whether we have recognized and realized this or not, our interoception, our extraception, and our proprioception, like all of these different perceptions that we have, is due to our fascia, our connective tissue, everything that holds it together. Now, the dualistic part of it comes in that it's a wave and a particle. At rest, it's a wave. It's this gel-like substance. And only when we start putting a mechanical force, so we're pushing the tensegrity model in or we're pulling it out, do these web-like features of the fascia reveal themselves, the structure of that. So then it collapses into the particles. And it is both a wave and a particle until we put a force on it or until we do something with the fascia. So that's the 4 functions. I want to say the 4 main functions because I'm pretty sure that fascia has so many more functions that we are not yet aware of. But those are the 4 major ones that have been labeled, that have been studied by a lot of scientists today. And I will talk about the tensegrity model and explain to you exactly what tensegrity means within our body.